Issue fans, and welcome back. So I bought this wax tablet making kit when I went to the Roman Legion exhibition at the British Museum. So I'm going to try and make a wax tablet. So it's got boards, got a little sander, a file, some glue, a stylus, and then different lengths of wood. So basically, oh, and the wax. We've got this. We've got to sand that down, glue it like a border, then melt these, pour it in, and let it dry. And I think that's it. So we'll see how it goes. I've been trying to get it at the right angle so you can see me and what I'm doing, but I don't think it's going to happen. So maybe I'll just talk to you like this the whole time. So what do we need? We need 2 long ones and 2... Yeah, okay, let's get sanding. So, as I'm sure you can gather, a wax tablet is made of wood with wax, and the earliest ones we know of were from antiquity, and they're used up until the Middle Ages, with people like Cicero mentioning them, so we know what their uses are. There was some found in Vindolanda up near Hadrian's Wall as well. Sorry if you can hear that over me speaking. I don't really know the purpose of this. I suppose to make it stick better. I'm struggling to get the glue lid off. Okay. Now let's see, because earlier it felt like it was child locked. Oh, it's strong smelling. Yep. Oh, it's like the medicine bottles that are child locked. Can't get into it. Oh. It turns out it doesn't come off. I was just being stupid. So, which bit did I file? Oh, this bit. Let's go for it. Huh? Am I being an idiot? Oh, it just literally twists. For goodness sake. Right, there we go. I'm assuming this is unharmful because I'm not being particularly careful with it. I'm sure it is. They would sell this to kids. It'd be fine. Maybe just don't get it all over the table. Maybe. While we wait for this to dry, let's talk a bit more about the wax tablets, because I also need to figure out how to melt the wax. So I'm thinking bain-marie style, like baking. I've got some boiling water and I've put... No, that's not hot at all. Let's just try it. Who cares? Oh. Okay. Too much. Let's take some out. Is that a good ASMR noise? I've just added a bit more water because I think it needed it, but this might be some good ASMR. Who knows? Oh, also there's a bit of pigment in here so that it's actually the black wax tablet, otherwise it would be yellow like my other one. As nice as this ASMR is, I don't think it's doing anything, and we're going to just have to microwave it. But we'll leave it for a minute and we'll chat about the wax tablet anyway, shall we? While we chat, I'm just going to move you up a bit so I'm not sat like this. I'm supposed to be talking to you, not mixing, aren't I? Sorry. Just fun fact to start with, they wrote with a stylus. This would have been metal though. They may have been wood, but they obviously don't survive. We have examples of surviving metal ones. The stylus sort of looks like a spatula as well. So you write with the pointy end and then you can flatten it all back down with this end because it was reusable, which is super, super handy. It's also where we get the saying a clean slate from, because when Erasing with this, the Latin phrase was tabula rasa, which equates to us saying a clean slate. How fun! They even had early forms of shorthand writing because they would have been used to make for students making their notes or for businessmen making or taking record of all their accounts, which I just think is so cool. The earliest record we have of one comes from the 14th century BC, and it was from an Ullabrun shipwreck found in modern-day Turkey, which confirmed that Homer was referencing these kind of wax tablets as well, which I think is so cool. But that one was made using ivory rather than wood, which is very cool. The Greeks then were the ones apparently who started using folding wax tablets along with their leather scrolls in the 8th century BC. They were used by many different cultures, of course, but as you know from my channel, I know the most about Greek and Roman, so that is what I always end up talking the most about. Of course, being made of wood and wax, they don't really survive, so most of our evidence for them comes from ancient literature or even paintings, like the famous painting from Pompeii of the woman holding a wax tablet that is used. I feel like if you search any ancient female writer, she pops up. And there's also Greek vases showing them as well, which is quite cool. I'm going to go to the microwave, this is taking too long. Okay, it's just in a big lump now. I need to find a way of just putting it over a candle, I think. That's the only way it's going to actually work. That's just going to hurt my hand because I'm going to just actually have to hold it over a candle. Don't microwave it. Let's try this. Tea light in there. And we'll put this on top. We'll try, let's see. I think I need to add all the wax. Please work quickly. I don't have the patience for this. Oh, of course the candle's gone out because there's no oxygen going to it. What a muppet. Sometimes my own stupidity astounds me. I'm a historian, I'm not a scientist. How was I gonna know that was gonna happen? That's not my fault. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna have to hold it above the fire. Don't do this if you've got a wax burner at home, please just use that. I'm really not sure how successful it's going to be so far. It's not been fun, I'm not going to lie. This is a ridiculous thing to do, don't try this at home, but I'm just feeling very, very impatient. Will it catch fire? No, it won't, it'll just melt. We're finally getting somewhere. We have liquid at the bottom. I guess this is how they would have done it. How else would they have heated it? It would have been fire. My hand's getting hot. I'm getting into such a mess. Why can't I just put it on the tablet like that? I'm not enjoying this sound either. How would you do this quicker? So we've had a scene change, as you can tell, and a plan change because this is absolutely rubbish. So British Museum, shoddy shop products. The wax just will not melt. So I've got my wax burner and I'm going to put it on the top and just pour it in and hope it works. I can't remember where we left off, gang. I was trying to use this. It did work, but it has been... I started at 5, it's now 6:45. Make of that what you will. I'm very bored. I ended up just scraping it all out, pushing it on, and what was melted in the burner, I just sort of have squashed on and hoped for the best. I also, in the instructions, it said there should be a wax board that I then push on to flatten it all and then write on. So firstly, what's the point of all this anyway? Secondly, I don't have that. So another fail from this little pack. So thanks again, British Museum, for this. Anyway, let's try writing on it. Actually, oh, I forgot, why did I tap it? We should probably let it cool properly. I don't know, I'm past caring. Let's try. You can't see that. But let's flatten it back down. To be fair, because it's all fresh and warm, it's just flattened back down immediately very easily. So that's good. Let's try again. Katie, you can't see that. Can you hear it? Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching this sort of, not a huge fail, but also not fun like I hoped it would be, and I'm missing some of it, and yeah. I don't know how I could have melted it any more efficiently other than literally on the candle, but it was just taking so long. Maybe it's supposed to take that long though. Who knows? Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you next week. Let me know if you do want like an ASMR writing one again though, because you might be bored of the old one. You might have to keep rewatching and that's annoying, so let me know. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.